Hello, everyone. This is for the course Administration and Supervision in Early Childhood Programs. Right now, this is the student view. This should be what you see when you when you log into Canvas. So we're going to start off looking at everything. Now, this is when you're at the Home tab on the left-hand side. So you see the course support information. The first thing you'll see is it says academic and technical support. When you click on that, it tells you that you need to open that in a new window. That will be something that you can choose to explore if you would like. Now, when you look at these different tabs, you'll see a little next, or sometimes you see previous. On this one, you don't see the previous because it is the first tab that was opened. So when you click on next, this one just goes to the next thing, the next item that is in that module. So this is UW Platteville Child Care Education. And once again, you have to open that in a new window. So that's something if you decide that you want to explore, you may. So I'm going to go back up to home again. And so this one for home, they also have in here coffee shop. This is something that's new to Canvas. And it says that you can use a coffee shop discussion forum as an informal, ungraded place to pose questions to each other, share observations that don't fit in the required forms, and generally interact with your colleagues in the course. And it says reply to this message to start a new topic. And it's just pretty much whatever you want to share with someone. So you can just click on reply, put in the information that you want to share, and then click on post reply. So we're not going to do that now, but it's just something so you can see how to do it. So as we go down, now the main place that you will be is in the modules. Well, actually, before we go there, let me go back up to people. Now this is very important. So we click on people. You can search people, and you can search different students, and you can search different people, and you can go according to roles. You can go, there's 20 students, and they have in here 3 different teachers, but actually I'm the teacher, but then they have the information for Susan Avercamp. She's someone from Platteville, excuse me, that can be very informative. And then they have Shanoa Ruckin in here. She's another person that you can contact. And even when you click on Shanoa Ruckin, I'm going to talk to her about making sure she puts her contact information in here because we want you to all be able to contact her. Let me go back to people. And I'm going to check to see if my contact information is in here. Okay, I'm going to add my contact information in here as well. And let's see. So when we go back, let's go back to people again. So talking about the importance of adding in your contact information, please make sure that you add in your contact information because the other students may need to contact you. I might need to contact you. And so it's easier for us to be able to just go through here to contact each other. And this is especially important because there is an assignment coming up, and it is a group assignment. So as we have looking at the group assignment, this is something that you will sign up for yourselves. And in order for each of these groups, there's allowed 3 students in each group. And this is for the management tips assignment. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. And so there are 9 different groups that you can choose from. There's a group called Effective Communication Between Administration and Staff, 2 groups of Effective Communication with Families, and a group called Employee Benefits, 2 groups of Hiring and Orientation for New Staff, and another one, Orientation for New Families, or actually I should say another 2, and then also professional development. There is a group maximum size of 3 students, and you must work with someone else. I know sometimes people don't like working with people or working with others, but you will be required to work with someone else. So you can choose whichever group you want to work with, but then each of you will be required to complete the assignment together. And that is why it is vital that you all put your contact information in there under the People tab so that other people will have access to your information. And so now I do want to say with this assignment, since it is a group assignment, if you have difficulties contacting the other people in your group, then whatever emails, whatever kind of contact information, however you try to contact them, you need to send me a copy of that information so that I can see that you have made a real effort to contact them. And so I will not take just, oh, I tried to contact them, they did not respond. So you'll have to send me a copy of the emails or CC me or BCC me whenever you email your partner or your team members so that I can know that you made a real effort to contact them. Otherwise, so if you contact them and they don't respond, they will be responsible for their grade. But if you don't make the effort to contact them, then your grade will be affected as well. Now, one of the things with this assignment, if this assignment is not completed, meaning that you don't complete the group assignment and that you do not present on the last day of class, so this will be a presentation on the last day of class, you will not receive any grade higher than a C for the class. And that C can also go down because of however your other coursework is. So this teamwork is vital to this class. So I'm going to repeat that just in case someone missed it. Is that this teamwork and doing this project together with a minimum or maximum of 3 teammates is vital, and you must present on the last day of class. And you will not be able to receive any grade higher than a C without completing this together as a team. So let's get out of there. So don't forget, everyone sign up for one of these groups and work together, and then make sure that you put in your contact information. So find your name, click on it, and put in your contact information. So going down, we went over the Home tab, we went over the People tab. Now let's look at the modules. And this part here we already looked at. And this Getting Started is something that you can choose to check out as well. It says Getting Started Childcare, and it goes down through your Guide to Successful Learning, UW Platteville Plagiarism Statement, and all of these things. They actually have a student video tutorial that you can check out, and just different information that you can take your time to check out when you have a chance. Let's go back to modules. And this is the main place you should probably be finding a lot of things, but this has a syllabus and assignments. With the syllabus, a lot of this information we will be going over throughout the course, but you are responsible for being familiar with what is in here. And so just take the time to go through it. It talks about the student learning outcomes, the required textbooks, and this one does not include that extra book, the one by Angel Stoddard and Pam Bolton that we talked about in class, so don't forget to get that book as well. And just a chance for you to look over to see what's in here. course topics and everything like that. And this course requirements, do me a favor, ignore all of these different points on here because that's totally different. And the discussion board, this part, I mentioned in class before that there's some changes that I will be making to the syllabus and to the requirements. So pretty much everything down here, from here and down, ignore at this point because you'll access everything through the modules, whether it's the discussions or the assignments. Everything will be put in there through the you'll look at that through the modules and you'll see the grades and the points for each of the assignments. Everything will be in there. So I think looking at this, pretty much everything, this will all be updated. I'm just double checking. And even like these assignments will be found in the modules, so you don't even have to worry about looking at these. And you might be looking at this during a later course where you don't have to worry about this at all because this will have been updated already. I don't plan to remake this video later on, so this may be updated already in the course that you are in. Okay, so let's get out of this and back to the modules. Okay, so as we look at this module, it talks about syllabus and assignments. And then this one talks about how to cite references. That is something that is often asked for you to include your references. And your policy and procedure paper. This will be assigned. It's not assigned yet, but it will be assigned a little bit later in the module. But this is just something that you can look at in order to, you can access this to know what is expected for that assignment. And let's go back. And you see, I will keep going back to modules each time. And then the management tips assignment, this is something that I referenced earlier when I talked about the groups. So let's look at that. And this one says, this assignment has two goals. First, to research management topics that are of interest to you. And second, to have a first-hand experience collaborating with other early childhood professionals. You will be assigned a team. Now, you're not assigned, you're going to sign up yourself with a group or a team with whom you will work to develop a list of management tips and a presentation that will be given during the final class session. You can submit your presentation as a word processing document, a PowerPoint, or some other digital format. Work jointly with your partner or teammates to make your presentation informative and creative to engage your audience. The work on this assignment should be shared equally by all team members. The list will include a minimum of 20 high-quality tips. Written in your own words, you must also cite 3 references from which you research your information. You will submit your tips assignment prior to presenting it to the class. And I mentioned before about the different topics preferences. So it would behoove you within the next, I would say the next week at the most, to get in your groups and start communicating about what you would like to present on. So this is a place that you can go and look and see about what the management tips assignment is. So during week one is an easy week. You just first start off with a discussion talking about personality types. And so just the way this is, you'll see that when you click on it, it tells you that it's discussion, or in another area it might say it's an assignment. It'll tell you how many points, and it'll tell you what to do. And I did already show you how to respond in a discussion. And let's go back again. And then here we have the another assignment. This one is an assignment, the other one was a discussion. So with this one, this is something simple. I have not put a due date on there yet, but I will put a due date on. It's due by the end of the module. And it says, what is one thing that you already know about the administrator's credential? What was your motivation for taking the administrator's credential? And tell a minimum of 3 things that you feel you need to learn from the administrator's credential. That's something simple. So you can create the assignment and then click on there to submit it. And see, you can do a file upload or you can do a text entry. So you can either put your information right in here, type it, you can actually type it right in there. Some of the assignments do have a word minimum. So if you type it right in there, it does show you the word minimum. Or if you choose, you can submit a file. And here it says choose file, and it shows you just choose your file from whatever you've saved. And later on, if you want to do another one, you can add another one, but then click on submit file. I'm going to go ahead and click on cancel here. And so that is what you would have to do for that assignment. Let's go back to modules. And now that is all that is showing, but that should give you an overview of what you should need to know in order to start working successfully on Canvas. Each week we will add another module, or I think I'll probably open up 2 or 3 modules at a time, so if you'd like to, you can work ahead. Right now I do only have 1 module published, and so before the end of this week I will have at least the other several modules published for you to view and to know what you are expected to do. So hopefully this presentation has helped you. So good luck in the course. I expect success from all of you.